Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. On today's episode, we are going to talk about our experience as an international couple.
Also known as a normal couple, right?
Of course.
For those of you that don't know, Maria is Portuguese. She's from the beautiful city of Lisbon, or Lisboa. And I am from Korea. Well, my parents are from South Korea, and I was born and raised in Barcelona. Maria moved in with me. Now we live in Barcelona, Spain, for, 6 months now.
Yeah, 6 or 7, I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. Let's answer some questions about our relationship.
Let's go.
So the first question is, what language do you guys speak?
Well, when we started dating, we spoke in English. Maria was coming to Spain, and I was going to Portugal all the time. So eventually, she started learning some Spanish.
He started learning some Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now we speak in Spanish, Portuguese, and English, mixing everything, right?
Yeah, mostly Spanish.
Mostly Spanish because we're living here and she needs to improve her Spanish. Sometimes Portuguese.
It comes naturally.
When she's mad, No.
That's a question, right? And when we don't know how to say, when I don't know how to say, neither in Spanish and he doesn't know in Portuguese, so I use English.
Exactly. Next question. In what language do we fight?
No, we don't fight. But I would say our mother languages.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when I'm mad, I speak Spanish because it's like the language I am more comfortable with. So...
Yeah, when I'm mad, I speak Portuguese.
Yeah. You definitely do.
It comes from your soul.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't tend to fight. Like...
No.
I can't remember like a fight.
No. Yeah. It's cool. We're surviving.
Aún nos llevamos bien.
Aún. ¿Qué entiendo eso? So since I'm from Barcelona. What? Since I'm from Lisbon.
Yeah.
You're from Barcelona. Your parents are from Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So in which country are we going to settle?
Oh, hopefully in a Mediterranean country, right?
Yes. In Europe for sure.
Yeah, it's basically because of the good weather, the same lifestyle.
Same culture. I mean, we don't know actually. Spain, Portugal.
Whatever.
Neither.
The important thing is the company, right? Which language would our son or daughter speak?
Well, I would like for them to speak Portuguese and Korean, Spanish. I would
and English?
No, English. In school, they would have to learn Portuguese and Korean, of course, but it will be hard. If we are still living in Spain, Spanish, because we talk in Spanish, and if they're living here, they will learn it for sure. But if we are in another country, it would be really hard because I think that we will still speak in Spanish. I don't know, and I will still like them to learn all of the other languages. So exactly. I don't know, poor babies.
In conclusion, we would like our baby to speak every language.
Did you feel any cultural differences in our relationship?
No.
Yes.
Which one?
I didn't like spicy. For you, it's really important, like the food culture.
Mm-hmm.
And the spicy, it's a big part of that culture. For me, it was a big difference because I wasn't...
Yeah, no estabas acostumbrada.
No, I really enjoyed it now. I get it. Yeah, at the beginning was hard, like my mouth burned. And I know that it's a thing of habit, so you just need to put in a little effort in it, and that's it. And well, it was worth it because now I like it too.
Yeah, now she loves spicy food, so that was great.
But I actually discovered that I like new stuff, so it was perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we met, one of the first things that he asked me was if I eat spicy, and I told him no.
And I was like, -10 points.
Now I really like it. And he likes sweets better too.
It's a pretty bad influence because in Portugal they have really good sweet stuff. A lot of pastry is awesome there. I was more of a salty guy, but now I fancy some sweet stuff.
The first time that I entered his home, well, it was not his parents' home, so it's better. But the first time I entered his home with his roommates, they took their shoes off, and I didn't know. And no one and he was kind and he didn't tell me anything. And suddenly I noticed that everyone is taking their shoes off, and I was like, oh, okay. The difference is, if I'm at my house, it's okay, I can take my shoes off or not. But if I go to a friend's house, if I want to take my shoes off in Portugal, I need to ask. You have to have some confidence with the person that you're with to take your shoes off. So since I was entering your home for the first time, for me it was weird to take them off. In my culture, of course, but in general, I like it better.
It's cleaner.
Yeah.
And it's more comfortable.
I like to walk barefoot. So.
Okay, let's talk about food again. What kind of food do we eat at home?
At the beginning, we ate a lot of Mediterranean food and just a little Korean food.
And now that we have time,
I learned a lot of new Korean recipes. So now it's like 50-50 or maybe even more Korean. We eat a lot. Today I learned how to make bulgogi for the first time.
Yeah. She made samjang too. So my mom was like, what? Did she make samjang too? Wow, she's a Korean chef now.
It's always good to learn new things, and I've wanted to learn for a lot of time. So now is the time to learn it.
Yeah.
And really happy about it. How did your parents feel when we start dating?
How did your parents feel?
My parents felt like, what is this boy that lives in another country that is kidnapping our kids? Of course, they want to meet you because I was traveling to other country to be with a guy that they didn't meet, but it was really fast actually. After a month or two months maybe that we were together, you came to Portugal and you meet my parents. They loved you after 10 minutes. So
when I went to meet them, we were having lunch and they made cocido.
Cozido à portuguesa.
Cozida portuguesa. That is...
It's like boiling vegetables
and meat.
Embutidos.
I was really nervous. And I couldn't swallow the food, you know. After that, everything was great.
And now they actually have a really good relationship. My parents are always asking about him, and they miss him too. How did your parents feel?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we're talking about race, and my parents are used to me dating non-Korean girls, so that was normal for them. The new thing was that Maria was great, so... They fell in love with her. That's it.
Did we ever feel
discriminated?
Yeah, or some kind of racism? I can only remember. I remember when we met for the first time. Yeah. I don't know. We were really happy too. A lot of good energy. Everyone looked at us, like everyone, all the time. Actually, the only incident that I remember that really made me uncomfortable was when we were in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. The homeless guy in the streets stared at us and then spit on us and shouted something like you guys should be embarrassed, and then poof. Exactly. Yeah, I wanted to. It was the only episode that we had. So that's it. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked the video, please press like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more fun stuff. Be safe, everyone, and see you very soon. See you.